Hello, my friend. This is Brother Jay. I'm here to bring you a little bit of an update on what's going on with my whole copyright proceedings, the drama surrounding my channel right now. If you noticed, I did take it on the last video, and that's because I'm a little worried about the potential of inflammatory material, which I don't think I said anything inflammatory there, but I did misrepresent myself a little bit. So if things should actually escalate to a formal setting, then it's best not to incriminate myself. You know, not that I, like I said, not that I said anything actually bad or anything. I just don't want to run the risk, you know. Hopefully that's understandable. But I might end up cutting my own legs out from under me in this video. Yeah, as you're probably aware, I do have a copyright strike on my account, and that troubles me. But today, I think I actually managed to get in touch with Merlin Essential Music. Well, I say get in touch with them. I think I talked to yet another robot, which is getting a little frustrating. But I'll go through the gist of what I said. My first email to them, you know, I said, "To whom it may concern, I am Jay Gamelt, uploader and owner of Brother Jay Gaming, a YouTube partner and content creator. Recently I have received a copyright strike on 2 of my videos, which I believe to be in error. I request a retraction of the strike on grounds that the sound recording, In My Mind, featuring Brian Viglione, I honestly don't know how to say his last name, by Amanda Palmer, featuring Brian V-Name, is being used in all legal and appropriate manners. My case is as follows. The recording is available within the YouTube audio library under ad-supported music section. What this means is, according to YouTube Terms of Service, is that I may have the song in my videos, but I am not allowed to monetize my videos, which contain the song in any form or fashion. This includes if the song appears in a game under which the producer holds a license. This is the only legal option I have with which to prove my innocence, an acceptable limitation to me. I had no intent to monetize those videos, and that has not changed. Likewise, I have no interest in pirating someone else's music. It would be no different from someone pirating my material, and I would not appreciate such a situation. What I believe started this entire thing is a misunderstanding on my part and potentially a lack of communication. When I first received a Content ID flag on these videos, I was confused. It had been a few months since I uploaded them before the flag appeared. I had not monetized these videos, and I mistakenly believed I was being copyright flagged despite having done nothing to warrant such an action. Things escalated from there when I tried to explain in my appeals that I had not violated copyright, to the point where I am now under a copyright strike. It is my firm understanding that I have not misused the material in question, and that I have been and intend to remain honorable in my usage of the material until such time as arrangements change between your firm and YouTube. Should that happen, I will be quite willing to remove my videos of my own free will if given notice to do so. I humbly request the strike be retracted. The video IDs are YouTube language and YouTube language. My deepest appreciation in advance for looking into this matter. Jay Gamelt, Brother Jay Gaming." And of course, the response I got, which was approximately 12 hours later, at 11:44 a.m. my time. I don't know what your time is. It's probably not relevant to you. Anyway, "Dear Jay Gamelt, you do not own this audio. Please note that to use this audio in your video, you must have obtained the correct permissions/licenses from the correct rights holders and be able to provide substantial evidence of this. Please refer to the following links for further information on YouTube's copyright policy." Delightfully unhelpful links, I'll just tell you now. "We attempted to monetize this audio used in your video as we legally have the rights to do so. This means we serve adverts on your video to generate revenue for the artist. You disputed our claim and thus prevented us from monetizing the audio utilized. You further appealed our claim, which is the final stage in the claim dispute process, which resulted in your video being taken down. Please consider this when handling future claims. Kind regards, nobody. That's right. They did not give a name. So, I then responded using the form of address they had used for themselves. Dear kind regards, I know the policy and the law, and I acknowledge again that I do not own the audio. To reiterate, my position to use the audio comes from the YouTube audio library and terms of service for ad-supported music. The condition of use is uploader cannot monetize the upload, which I abide by. I originally believed that Don't Nod Entertainment, the producer of Life is Strange, the video game featured as the focus of the videos, had acquired proper rights and licenses. I have since discovered that they did indeed acquire proper rights and permissions, but only for their use. They were unable to acquire redistribution rights to protect their customers, such as myself. Therefore, YouTube is the substantial evidence of my usage permissions until such time as your firm changes policies with them. Our quandary comes from the fact that I mistakenly believed I was being accused of copyright infringement when the Content ID flag appeared more than 60 days after uploading both videos. The further appeal to your claim is due to a lack of communication with me from your firm. When I disputed, someone could have sent to me an email that simply said, "We attempted to monetize this audio used in your video as we legally have the rights to do so. Please do not dispute." Had this been done, the issue would have been resolved immediately without appeal, as I would have understood that things were legally unchanged from what my expectations already were. I've had the understanding the entire time that you have legal rights to advertise in my videos, and that was not the purpose of my dispute. My dispute was in regards to a misconception, which has now been cleared up. Therefore, I now have no dispute except that my account has a copyright strike that I believe is unwarranted, and I would appreciate a retraction. The video IDs are YouTube language and YouTube language. The account, YouTube language, Brother J Gaming in English. I see no reason we cannot cooperate with one another. My purpose is to entertain. Yours is to make money. I hope for good news and a win-win outcome for our respective interests. Jake him out, Brother J Gaming. So that's the situation as it stands. Given the nature of the response and the fact that it had no name attached to it, I am not confident that I've actually spoken to another human being yet. In the meantime, given the nature of the response and my lack of confidence in finding resolution due to a complete lack of reading skills by whoever sent that response, I've gone ahead and I've sent a counter notification to YouTube, as I've observed from many other people on YouTube doing it when they've had copyright strikes that appeared to be invalid or were misapplied because they actually were following the rules. And I was following the rules. I have not monetized my videos. I had no intention to monetize my videos. I admit I freaked out a little bit when I saw Content ID flags just suddenly pop up on my videos, because at the time of filing the initial dispute, I hadn't bothered to educate myself, and that is my failing. But even in my disputing, I still did not commit copyright infringement. So therefore, the copyright strike is invalid and unnecessary. So, thus I have counter notifications in. I believe I figured out how to finally use a counter notification system, given that there is no instructions involved. That go through the YouTube policy at some point and just find out for yourself how drastically partner unfriendly their policy actually is. They give you no instructions, but they give the copyright holders or anybody who wants to file a copyright claim plenty of information. They instruct them very thoroughly on how to go through their process. But when it comes to defending yourself, they don't. This is my third attempt to send in counter notifications. and I believe I figured out why I couldn't do it, and that's because I was trying to do it for 2 videos at once, because they're under the exact same copyright strike. So, if it works, then great. If not, then I have to just keep trying, because I haven't done anything wrong, I have not broken any laws, and I have not infringed on any copyright. I have gone and done exactly what was expected of me, barring the dispute, and I have an alibi for that. So, let this just be a lesson to you, if you're watching this and you're wondering about how copyright strikes work and what to do about them. Number 1, when you are getting ready to file a counter notification, make sure you have everything you need, because this can lead to a lawsuit. I am hoping it doesn't, but if it does, I'm ready for it. I can handle that because I've got the proof I need to say, no, I did not infringe on Amanda Palmer's copyright. And, you know, if Amanda Palmer or Brian himself were to come before me and demand why I infringed on their copyright, I could be able to tell them, honestly, to their face, no ma'am and no sir, I did not do such a thing. As you can see in the YouTube audio library, your song is in the ad-supported audio section. The ad-supported stipulation is that I do not monetize my video. I did not monetize my video. Therefore, I have obeyed policy and I've obeyed the law. I do apologize if someone gave you the misconception that I did violate your copyright, but I appreciate you coming to me and asking me directly. That is more courtesy than I've been shown in this entire process by anyone else. So, thank you for your time. But that's likely never happened, because usually the way these things go, the original artist is never actually contacted about any of this. At least from what I've seen from many people around the internet, and especially the people who actually do own the copyright, who have uploaded their own material and gotten copyright strikes, even though they are the original creator of every last kilobyte of that particular upload, from the video to the audio to their own face, and yet somehow something is copyright, even though it's not at all. I'm trying to remember. There's a particular story about one individual where that happened, and it was one of the things that started the ball rolling, that said, hey, wait a minute, maybe the DMCA isn't that good of an idea. But the DMCA is for another time. Once I'm back in good standing, we will discuss that and how we can improve upon that system so that everyone can benefit from it. So, until then, and until I see you next time, stay frosty, my friend, and thanks for being there for me.